Through the years, Fortnite has had over 4 chapters and has changed the graphics in each of those 4. But which chapter's graphics are the best visually and also the most beneficial? In this video, we'll be going over that question by comparing each chapter. When Fortnite first started off, the colors seemed pretty amazing for a battle royale game. I mean, within the first couple of months of the game, there were actual sunsets which made the game feel really realistic. But did this chapter actually have the best graphics in Fortnite? Well, across the Fortnite community, this question has been raised a whole lot, and believe it or not, a good chunk of players still think Chapter 1 has the best graphics. Now I know what you're probably thinking to yourself right now. This guy's not an OG. He doesn't even know what he's talking about. Well, I'll tell you guys that I'm far from that. Personally, I played Fortnite straight from Chapter 1 Season 1 and have experienced every chapter's graphics. And what I have to say about Chapter 1 is that when it comes to the nostalgic aspect, Chapter 1 definitely takes the #1 spot. But when we outweigh that perspective, we start to see that if we brought back the Chapter 1 map today, the Fortnite community would not appreciate those graphics as much as they do in the newer chapters. For example, Project ERA allowed me to play on their old map again, and I love to see the old graphics, but I would actually prefer for them to not return to the game. As time went on, Fortnite's developed more, and their graphics became a whole lot better. So to answer the question, are Chapter 1's graphics the best? I'd have to say no to that one for many reasons we'll get into later. In October 2019, Fortnite came out with their newest chapter, which was Chapter 2. Now this was arguably the biggest update in Fortnite history because it brought back a whole new map to the game. And by the way, this was something extremely new for Fortnite. It gave us some pretty cool graphics and the colors were pretty cool to see in game, especially with a new map. But there was one thing that I think Chapter 1 did better, which is the textures. It seemed like Chapter 2 didn't have the best textures in the game, which is weird because Chapter 1 did it so well. Now it could be that the Chapter 2 map came out pretty quickly and they had the ability to work on the Chapter 1 map for so long. But besides that, I feel like Fortnite definitely improved their graphics in Chapter 2. Plus, it was unique to see the whole different map with a whole new set of graphics. One thing that would be kind of neat is if we were able to tell what the Chapter 1 map would look like with the Chapter 2 graphics or vice versa. This would really seal the deal as to which graphics were truly the best. Anyways, moving on to Chapter 3, this season had the least amount of graphic development. I mean, it kind of just felt like they copied and pasted a new map and kept the Chapter 2 graphics. Now, I'm not saying that the graphics were necessarily bad, but I'm just saying that there wasn't anything new, and when we compare it to the progress of other chapters, I really don't see where it stands out. However, when I played the game, the graphics weren't bad at all. They were a bit more advanced than Chapter 2, but I feel like they could have adapted a new graphic that really caught the eye. Well, in Chapter 4, I feel like Fortnite did just that. In my opinion, the Chapter 4 graphics are the most attractive graphics that Fortnite has ever seen. The colors, the textures, and even the shadows make the game look so much more enjoyable. Now, how did Fortnite all of a sudden switch their graphics from Chapter 3 to this chapter? Well, it's safe to say that it was all thanks to the new Unreal Engine 5 features. Now on the Epic Games website, they tell us thanks to Nanite, Lumen, virtual shadow maps, and temporal super resolution, Fortnite looks better than ever. I'm just going to take a second to give you guys a quick rundown on what these tools are. First off, Nanite helps with the architectural structure of a build in Fortnite, so this will improve the textures of the game. Now Lumen will actually reflect light around your screen to make it look brighter. Virtual shadow maps are pretty self-explanatory with multiple objects having the ability to cast down shadows. If I were you, I would definitely disable this setting because it will lead to lower FPS. And lastly, temporal super resolution will enhance higher picture quality. Well, there you have it. The Chapter 4 graphics are, in my opinion, the best that Fortnite has ever seen. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to use code FierceGaming in the item shop since it really does help support me. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.